How many pedals do you think an electric vehicle should have? 3, 2 or 1? Today we are going to discuss about one pedal driving of electric vehicles. There are 3 pedals in a conventional vehicle: acceleration pedal, brake pedal and the clutch. If the vehicles are with automatic transmission, then only 2 pedals are sufficient. An actuator pedal and the brake pedal do the job. Most of the electric vehicles are single-speed transmission vehicles. The speed-torque characteristics of electric motors make them suitable for electric vehicles. At low speed, an electric motor can provide high torque. It is not possible with an IC engine. The ability of electric motors to meet high torque demands at low speed is the reason why a multi-speed gearbox is not necessary in an electric car. Why do we need a brake pedal in a car? Brake is mandatory in a car, hence the brake pedal. Why can't the actuator pedal and brake pedal combined together? In a car, when we release the actuator pedal, the torque from the car reduces and it slows down the vehicle. The application of the brake further reduces the speed and stops the vehicle. The energy to the motor reduces if we release the actuator pedal in an electric vehicle. As a result, the speed of the vehicle reduces. The speed of the vehicle reduces due to aerodynamic friction and friction on the tires. To completely stop the vehicle, additional braking is required. In an electric vehicle that equipped with regenerative braking, when the acceleration pedal is released, the energy recuperation happens and it stores the regenerated energy in the battery of the EV. But the regenerative braking alone cannot bring the vehicle to complete standstill. Do you know why? Please comment below. I will create a video about regenerative braking. Friction braking is also necessary to stop the vehicle. How does one pedal driving work in an electric vehicle? As I told you, regenerative braking cannot bring the vehicle to complete standstill. The idea of single pedal driving arises with regenerative braking technology. The single pedal is also known as e-pedal. What if we can integrate regenerative braking and friction braking on actuator pedal? Then the use of brake pedal can be avoided in a vehicle in normal conditions. When the driver releases actuator pedal, the regenerative braking comes in action and it reduces the speed of the vehicle. If he further releases the pedal, then the friction braking also comes to the picture and it stops the vehicle completely. The latest model Nissan Leaf is an example of vehicle with single pedal driving. It comes to a complete stop in e-pedal mode and engages the hydraulic pressure to hold it in place. With e-pedal active and the driver's foot removed from the actuating pedal, regenerative braking slows down the vehicle at 0.2 G, which our bodies experience as gentle deceleration. As the vehicle approaches to a crawling pace and the motor's ability to slow the car fades, the Leaf's friction brakes automatically blend in to maintain the same rate of deceleration. Manual deceleration could not always maintain the same pace applying friction braking. Once the vehicle gets stopped, e-pedal will hold the vehicle in place on grades as steep as 30%, all without the driver ever touching the brake pedal. The important question is, do we have a brake pedal in one pedal driving vehicle? Yes, we do. There is a brake pedal in an electric vehicle to use at emergencies. The driver can apply the brake pedal manually in case of emergency to stop the vehicle. Nissan Leaf, Chevrolet and Tesla had implemented one pedal driving in their vehicle to an extent. There is a mode selection switch to choose between single pedal driving and manual driving to drive the car. Do you think this is a cool feature? There are 2 main advantages for single pedal driving. Number 1. Once we are familiar with the correct position of e-pedal, then it will be very convenient to use the single pedal driving of an electric car. Number 2. Single pedal driving provides smooth deceleration to the vehicle. The software controlled deceleration would be smoother than the manual deceleration exerted by the driver. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please press the like button and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon to get notified when I publish another interesting video about electric vehicle.